How's it going, everybody? This is Bang Bang Bone. I have another video for you guys. I just wanted to do a follow-up video on my JHO Nug knockoff. Originally, my first video, if you wanted to check it out, it was on this one. And I'll just reiterate, to sum up the last video. This one is truly terrible. I have very thin hands, thin fingers, and I cannot get my finger through it. It doesn't go past my knuckle. The knife is truly just an abomination. The blade, is an abomination. The blade itself is truly an abomination. It basically has no use. So it kind of just sucks. This one truly may be just for a box opener, and that's it. Came with like a little shitty keychain, which I also wouldn't trust. Now, there also, I found through the comments of others that there are other knockoffs. This is the other knockoff type. It appears to have been produced in blue. So this is blue, silver, a gold, it says gold, but it's like a brownish, goldish color, and then a pinkish purple. So the color options are pretty nice. And then the brown one, for whatever reason, it did come with the indentations, but I had given that one to my friend as a gift. I found more because I was looking for the brown one again. I found it, but and it even showed in the picture with indentations, but for whatever reason this time it did not have the indentations, which isn't terrible. I guess that gives me some more variety. So, and these are the real ones. I'll go over the differences in detail in a second. So, just to go over the knockoffs, they have like a brass ring on the inside. It looks like they tried to go after, this is an OG original JHO Nug. It's actually got the ball bearings. In the middle, it's got like 100 ceramic ball bearings. This thing is one of a kind. Well, not one of a kind. It's like one of 50. And I'm keeping this forever. People have offered me upwards of like $700 for this thing, and I've turned it down. You can see his logos right there. But yeah, so this is the two-tone original Knuck. As you can see by the indentations on the knockoff, they were going after this guy for the knockoff. On this knockoff, they probably all come from the same factory. It goes by like Surge knives, again, knockoff Surge knives. Basically, any excellent knife producer is going to get some cheap copy. The locking mechanism, while it looks good, I just do not trust it, because the locking mechanism actually, if you apply enough force, it will actually cause the knife to just slam shut, like it because of the angle. It's almost sort of rounded on the locking bar at the tip, so just slowly, as more and more force is pushed on the blade, like that way, it pushes his locking mechanism down, which could be, what I would consider a critical failure. And the real ones don't, even the older model does not have that issue. While they appear to be the same, for whatever reason, it's just, obviously the guy puts in much more work into developing a quality product. These locks I would definitely trust with my fingers. Like if you were going to use this in a self-defense situation, obviously you want it to be your last resort, and you might actually kill someone like this, so you really don't actually want to do that. I know everyone, but in the case where you don't want to kill him, just want to defend yourself, this is probably the better option. But the reason why the locking mechanism is important, because whether you're punching or cutting or anything, your fingers tend to be in the way of the blade, and if that lock fails, it'll come down and cut you. So if you were gonna like bet your life on a product, definitely go for the real ones. The real ones are around $200. This one was like $220 originally. I got the upgraded ceramic bearings. He turned away from that and went to like a plastic ring washer on the inside. But definitely opening this up is so much smoother than the knockoffs. The knockoffs use kind of like a shoddy version. I'll try to give you a view right up there at the tip of my finger. It's a little ball, and that's actually what holds, like allows the blade to rotate. Whereas the original are actually loose ball bearings, like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter ball bearings, like hundreds of them loose in there, allowing it to slide freely. And then the real one, which again is, you can tell because of the logo and just the overall quality. This one has like plastic washers, and it's so much smoother than the original, and the original is smoother than these. So this is like a next level smoothness of opening, and it just feels good. Like it's a smooth but resistant enough where it's fun to play with. The thickness on these are a bit thicker. I'd say by about 2 millimeters, 2 or 3 millimeters. These are thicker. These are thinner. These ones also come in black. The blades are pretty good. They're sharp as hell. They definitely work, but they're not nearly as they don't appear to be as strong. Okay. He also drilled a hole in like this, I forget what it's called. I don't know knives well enough. Ironically, for having like dozens. Anyway, this like thumb stud is has a tritium insert. I put it in. You can order them with a tritium insert pre-installed. I have a green one on this black one. I have an orange one on this one. This one is the larger nug. So you can kind of see how the hole is just larger. I got this one because, you know, I didn't know, you know, if one day I'd have somehow thicker fingers, or maybe I wanted to use this with a glove or something. I don't know. But this one is also very smooth, and the blade is great. Everything about the JHO knives are fucking fantastic. So these I would only use in a like literally only ever use these in a self-defense situation like this. Really, I mean, I guess you could use the knife, but when you use the knife, you're definitely at risk for harming yourself pretty bad. In this case, with these, you have a bit safer bet, but really you'd want to stick to this. But that being said, the knife does come in handy quite a bit. You know, it's basically a box cutter, open packages, whatever. It's a knife. You know what they're used for. So I'll just do a wrap around of the fakes real quick of each one. Okay, that one's blue. This one is the silver. Now these are between $25 and $45, depending on where you find them. They can be found on Alibaba, eBay, and originally on Amazon, but they appear to have sold out, and they're getting these are getting much harder to find. They probably produced, I'd say, if I had to guess, like maybe 5,000, 10,000, and then just didn't make any more of them because it's a limited market, which is a silver lining. They're not going to keep producing fakes because there's only so many people who want one, and the people that want one of these generally want a very high quality product. So this one's the purple pink, I'm sorry, this was the goldish brown, And this is the purplish pink one. Okay. I'll try to link in the description where you can purchase both. Oh, see, this is a knockoff and it has mechanical failures like that. So in this case, you'd have to pull back like in that direction to get it to lock back properly. And these, like, you can, yeah, see. All right. So that's the pink. And then the really truly terrible one that you just do not buy these. Just don't buy them. Don't even think about it. Knockoffs, I can recommend them. Pains me to say that because I really like the JHO guy, but these are good. Good enough for someone who maybe really truly loves this, but they're just outside of the price range. I'll do a wraparound of the real big Nug. This one's in Stonewash Gray. Again, highly recommend these. You can actually see the little washer in there on this big one, that white washer right around here. Okay, black. The small and large come in black and silver as of making this video. It's April 2018. Shipping is quite reliable with these, and it's insured and everything. With these, they tend to come from China. I've had to dispute some charges and get my credit card company actually to refund me my money, because they just don't come from reliable sources. And finally, again, you've seen this one. If you haven't, watched my original video, please. Okay. Dirty as hell. It's because I use it a lot. Okay. So, that's that really. If you want to watch more videos, I have more videos kind of going in depth about these, and really it's the same. The update video, I liked it. There's like the coin pocket on your jeans and shorts. You can actually slip these in the coin pocket. They fit nicely. I love putting them there. It's like they were designed for that. But yeah, definitely go out and check out my original videos on the real JHO nugs and the update video. But these guys, these knockoffs, they're definitely worth getting. Maybe like just one, depending on the situation. You might be in a self-defense situation. It really varies. Do you want to lose a $200 knife that maybe you can never get back, especially an original? Or do you want to lose like a $40 knife, because you used it to defend yourself? Or do you want to use a high quality product that's going to defend your life, reliably, and you're not going to go and trust these? It's really up to you. Obviously, like I said, you don't want to be busting this thing out and using it willy-nilly. In my opinion, you want it to be your absolute last resort, and really it's just a useful, handy little tool. I got two of each of these, and mostly I give them as gifts because people see me with these and they're like, oh, these are so awesome, whatever. And me personally, I can truly appreciate something like this, and I don't mind spending the $200+ on a very high quality knife, that I'm just going to keep forever. But other people, they really like it, and I'm like, oh yeah, $200, and they're like, what? You're out of your mind. What a waste of money, blah, 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 blah. And you guys in the comments, half of you will be like, yeah, quality. The other half will be like, you're an idiot, just go with these. They're the same thing. Let me know in the comments below. But I recommend both. I would definitely get a real one, because you can tell how much better they are. So if you get a real one first and then a fake one, you'll probably be pretty disappointed with this. If you only get this, you'll probably be pretty happy. If you only get this, you'll be very happy. And again, do not get this. That's that. I don't really have much more to say, otherwise I just keep rambling on. If you guys have any questions, please do feel free to ask. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe to the video. It really helps me out and lets me know to keep producing content like this. I post videos about watches, firearms, other weapons, maybe a few talks here and there. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and be safe with whatever you do. Make sure you know your local laws, etc. And yeah, have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.